Morning, this is Kevin with the National Weather Service office for Chicago. It's Tuesday, March 5th at about 11:30 in the morning, and just wanted to bring you up to date on the latest information regarding the ongoing winter storm across the region. Well, we're expecting heavy snow at times, really to continue through the afternoon and possibly even into the early evening hours before things start to taper off a bit. And during the afternoon, we can expect snowfall rates at times of 1 to possibly as high as 2 inches per hour at times across portions of the area. And we've actually had several reports of up to 2 inch per hour rates up near the Rockford area, and as much as already 4 to 5 inches of snow on the ground in some areas. So it is snowing very hard in areas across the region, and we expect this to continue for several more hours this afternoon. And also expect northeasterly winds to be increasing, especially late this afternoon and really into the evening hours. Could see wind gusts of 30 to possibly 35 miles an hour at times, and this will of course create some blowing and drifting snow across the region. The snowfall will gradually begin to abate from west to east during the evening hours, but will likely continue through much of the evening, especially across northwestern Indiana and eastern parts of Illinois before tapering off. And of course, as you can imagine, this is going to have significant impacts on the afternoon commute across the region. So if we just take a look at the current conditions and really spreading a large area of precipitation with heavy snow right across northern Illinois here. And as we head into late this afternoon, you can see that area of snowfall here with what we call an inverted trough of low pressure at the surface continues here on the backside of the low. And this is where we typically see a band of quite heavy snow set up across the area. And then into the evening, you can see the system begins to move across the eastern United States, and we start to see the snow taper off from west to east. And just taking a look at the current radar mosaic here, we can see what's going on currently. And again, this is as of about 11 o'clock in the morning here. So this will likely change as we head into the afternoon, but you can see a large area of precipitation here, mainly in the form of snow, especially north of my cursor here. There has been some rain to the south of this where there's been some slightly warmer air, but any places that are currently seeing rain down here across possibly Benton County and into Iroquois County, we're expecting that as the afternoon progresses, the system will create enough cold air that we'll see a change over to snow there, with several hours of heavy snow also expected in that area. And again, we're expecting this area further north to remain kind of in place and redeveloping here. And again, snow heavy at times through the afternoon with accumulation rates of 1 to possibly as high as 2 inches per hour. All right, and this is just a little probability of snowfall amounts. This is from the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center here. Basically, this is currently showing the amounts of more than an inch, so pretty much nearly 100% chance that everybody's going to see an inch, and actually most people already have seen much more than 1 inch. But if we go up to some of these higher amounts, say 6 inches or more, you can see the probabilities are still very high across the entire region, anywhere from really 60-70% and really upwards of 80% in most areas of 6+ inches across all of northern Illinois and into northwest Indiana. And if you go into some of these higher amounts, this is the probabilities of experiencing more than 12 inches, and you can see there's even some very slight probabilities for those as well. So again, this is a major winter storm here that we're dealing with, and some areas could see up to 12 inches of snow out of this system. That's definitely not out of the question. But as far as widespread amounts, we're really kind of looking in that 8 to 10, 6 to 10 inch range across most of the region here, as you can see. And again, isolated higher amounts up to around a foot, not out of the question with this system. And currently we still have a winter storm warning for the entire region, and that's in effect until midnight tonight for the area. So, just again summarizing, looks like 5 to 10 inches likely with this system, and some areas are going to be on the higher end of this, with again some isolated areas near a foot possible. And really, the snowfall rate's 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's going to make travel very hazardous this afternoon and evening across the area. So make appropriate plans for that. And expect conditions to improve really later this evening from west to east across the area as the snow begins to taper off. There will, however, again, kind of be some areas of blowing and drifting snow as the winds increase into this evening out of the northeast. So that's all I have, and thanks for joining me, and stay safe out there. Thanks.